Welcome to philoro USA, your international source for precious metals investments. Hi, I'm Albert Johnston, Director of Sales and Marketing for philoro USA here in New York City. Today, we're going to talk about platinum, the geologically rare precious metal. Platinum was first discovered in the riverbeds where the White Nile and the Blue Nile meet together by the Egyptians in an area called Nubia, which is now known as the country of Sudan, located in Africa. It wasn't until about the 1550s when the Spanish conquistadors were discovering the New World, and in Colombia, where they were mining gold in the riverbeds, found these little silver little nuggets like this, and they called it platina, which means little silver, because plata in Spanish is silver, so platina is little silver. But they were totally frustrated with this material because it was so tough and durable, and it was very hard to melt because of its high melting point. So they were totally frustrated with it, so they totally discarded it completely because they couldn't do anything with it. There was a chemist in the 1790s, a French chemist, by the way, alchemist, and he somewhat successfully refined platinum. But it wasn't until 1862 where the chemist and pharmacist named Carl Wilhelm Heraeus in Hanau, Germany, first successfully refined platinum. He then introduced it to the jewelers throughout Europe. The jewelers were fascinated by this new white, shiny metal that they never seen before. So he did extremely well, and he did a lot in promoting platinum in the European market. Later that century, getting into the 1890s, the famous French jeweler Cartier and the famous New York jeweler Tiffany's were totally fascinated with platinum, and they utilized it quite a bit and put their most expensive stones in this. Then you go to the Art Deco period. In the Art Deco period, it was very common to use platinum to make jewelry. Now, let's look at the modern day today. If you look at the major auction houses like Christie's and Sotheby's that are selling these magnificent jewels, these pink diamonds, these blue diamonds, these very big important diamonds like internally flawless and stuff. If you look at it, just about every one of them that's set is set in platinum. Platinum is associated with the word luxury. I belong to a platinum club. I have a platinum credit card. So it's always been associated with luxury. Now, why do I say platinum is geologically rare? Different from gold and silver, which are found in many different countries throughout the world. But platinum is only found in a few places. Take a look at South America, for instance. Every country in South America, whether it's Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, even Uruguay and Paraguay, all of them produce some silver and gold, and actually a lot of silver and a lot of gold in certain countries there. Now, it's geologically rare because it's only coming from a few places in the world. Where are those places? Well, currently, approximately 72% is only coming from South Africa. And it's coming from an area about 200 kilometers north of Johannesburg called the Marinsky Reef. Now, its neighboring country, Zimbabwe, produces 6% of the world production of platinum. And that mine is run by Impala Platinum, one of the large South African platinums, in conjunction with the Zimbabwe government. So put the two together, you basically have 78% of all the platinum production in the world is only coming from the South Africa region. Now Russia. Russia currently produces 10% of the platinum, but because of the constraints on Russia right now and the banding, that platinum is not available in the Western world. Then you have a little bit coming from Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. And then even here in the United States, We have the Stillwater mine, which is primarily a palladium mine, where we have some production of platinum. And then we have a little production of platinum coming from Australia. So now you see that it is geologically rare because it's only coming from certain places. Let's take the comparison here. If you go through history and look at all the gold in the world that's ever been mined before, you could fill up 3.5 Olympic swimming pools to the top with gold. Then you take all the platinum in the world. You could put it into an Olympic swimming pool, and only one Olympic swimming pool that is, and you would only go up to your ankles. So there's a big difference there, and you see the rarity in it. So platinum is an extremely rare precious metals, and it has a lot of potential, but it's used as an industrial metal. Number one, it's used for catalytic converters in gasoline and diesel engines. It's a very important component for emissions controls. It's used in other industrial uses. It's used in the fabrication of jewelry. And then you have the investment market. So platinum basically is a industrial metal. Now platinum belongs to something called the platinum group of metals, commonly known as the PGMs. Platinum, palladium, rhodium, iridium, ruthenium, rhodium, osmium. These are all what they call the platinum group of metals, which are all used for industrial uses. Feel free to contact me at the email and phone number you see, so we can discuss a strategy about how to invest in platinum. Here, I have a philoro bar. This bar weighs 100 grams, which equals 3.21 troy ounces. Like our gold, it is stamped with the hallmark of the refiner, the Swiss refiner. It has its purity, which is 0.9995, okay, as you see back here. And it has a certificate on the back and its serial number. And that serial number that's on the front of the bar is here on the certificate right here. So feel free to contact me at the email and telephone number if you have any questions about platinum, if you have perhaps any friends, relatives, or associates that you would like to refer to me, and if you'd like to sit and discuss on how to make a platinum purchase. Thank you very much, and looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye now.